Hey YouTubers, 40 plusers, subscribers, greetings, salutations! Today I'm bringing you a joint spring fling kind of haul. I'm going to be unboxing packages from Beautylish, Sephora, and then maybe Ulta, maybe Amazon, I'm not sure. But some exciting items. So I'm going to insert my pre-box unboxing here, 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 and here. Now that you've taken a look at those and you kind of have a sense of that's my Beautylish box. It's my first Beautylish order, so I just wanted to really document that. I am overexposed. Vogue. I picked up 4 The Ordinary serums. When these were being I became aware of these like 45, 30 days ago. I was just finishing up an entire set of serums, and so I've been watching reviews trying to figure out what these The Ordinary serums I could get because they're so on the affordable. I mean, really. So hyaluronic acid serums, one of my favorite serums. Great moisturizer, pre-moisturizer, midday under eye touch-up moisturizer. So I picked up the hyaluronic acid 2.5 with Vit B. I picked up, this didn't have consistent reviews, the caffeine solution with green tea extract and stuff, but I like using caffeine based eye cream, so I figured I would like this. I wanted to give it a try because of the lightness of application. And then 2 lactic acid concentrations, 5% and 10%, both with what? Alpha hydroxy acid. No. Both with additional hyaluronic acid, sorry, in a 2% concentrate. So, hyaluronic acid 2% in its straight formula with a Vit B, and then the lactic acid with hyaluronic acid 2%, I think, is a base. I just finished up a deluxe sample size, which I got 26 days out of, AM and PM, for Sunday Riley's Good Genes, and I really, really, really liked it. But oh my gosh, the price is up there. But I will purchase that if these don't deliver. So the 5% is not as strong as the Sunday Riley Good Genes, but this 10% seems like it's going to be comparable on results. So I'm going to be using those for The Ordinary serums. They're somewhere in this box right here. Take the topper off. And tied up with, packages tied up with string. in this one. This is the It Cosmetics Je ne sais quoi 4 powder palette. Whoa. And it's got a blush, bronzer, highlighter, and the Bye Bye Pores pressed. The highlighter is Perfect Lighting Luminizer. The bronzer is Sunshine in a Compact in Warmth. And the blush is the Bye Bye Pores blush. And so it's got a slippy sleeve, and then it's got the inside sleeve. I had a big round flat black It Cosmetics compact that had blush, bronzer, and a highlighter in it, powder form. And that got destroyed in one of my moves. The box got run over that a lot of my face powders were in. And I just haven't gone around to repurchasing. So it's got this matte but reflective. It's like a mirror with dulling spray on it. It says in pink Je ne sais quoi from It Cosmetics. And there's a tag on it, so I can't open it. I have a corally lip stain and cheek stain on today. That's it. Wanted to keep my face fresh so I could apply my serums. It's got a great mirror. And then here's the Bye Bye Pores pressed powder. Here's the blush. Here's the Sunshine in a here's the Sunshine in a Compact. And here's the luminizer. So I will be glad to be using these again. And there we go. Let's just take a look at the bronze shade on the back of my hand. It's going to be overexposed or underexposed. I don't have a window. There. It's nice, warm, easily blendable, bronzy. See how it's blending out? So, yay. So I'm glad to have that back in my life. Well, not back in my life. It's a different format, but similar. Then we've got pretty packages tied up with ribbon, not string. And this has a few things in it. What do we got? Okay, I'm excited for this. This is a hyaluronic eyelid primer that does lifting, brightening, and contouring. It's a hyaluronic base, waterproof, from by Terry. And the reviews on this, it's like eyelid skincare. Not on the cheap. But if this can help with my creping eyelids, you know, I will make the investment. Okay, this is the shade number 1 Light. It's got a doe foot. And it's kind of a moussey light peach color. It's right here. I can't get away with the overexposed. Smells like concealer. Okay, next we've got a couple of things in here. Wipe that by Terry off so I'm not wearing it in my nice shirt. Beast mode. Okay. We'll show you that because that's right in your face. This is the Neo Setting Powder from Kevyn Aucoin. The shade is... There were 2 or 3 shades of this. Where's the shade name? There was a couple of different versions. And this one, of course, velvet packaging. Kevyn Aucoin Maroon Gradient. This is Matte to Glow. And I was looking at this as a multi-purpose, easy to travel with. Huh, okay. And bring in the unicorn. So this side is theoretically, oh, it folds all the way back, nice. So matte here to unicornish here. I don't know if I can get a better shot for you. So there is this pink blue iridescent shift on this end. Alright, I'm going to swatch the matte end, see if it's matte at all. This is supposed to be a setting powder. I'm going to take right between the Kevyn and the Aucoin. Looks like it might be a spray over. I think the unicornness is a spray over. So you can see right here where I took the swipe that it looks like it's a spray over in the unicornness. And this side had less spray over, and we'll take all the way on the end. Now the powder underneath has shimmer, but there is definitely a unicorn iridescent spray over. Okay, so we've got the matte end, the middle, and the unicorn end. So, but it does look like it has a spray over. We'll have to see what the powder looks like underneath. You can see specifically there this spray over, and again on this end. Now you can see that there was unicornness, but powder underneath is not unicorny. I don't know how I feel about spray over. Although the unicorniness was not really wearable. So I think I'm going to take it off and then actually look at the product that I bought, which is supposed to be a matte to glow multi finish setting powder. So that is the Kevyn Aucoin Neo Matte to Glow setting powder. The other item that was in that package. Sun Designer powder, Sun Designer palette. 6 shades, bronzer, blush, highlighter. Sun Designer palette light, I think is what I got. Yeah, light and tan vibes. Sun Designer palette 2. Here's the packaging. I've been eyeballing this for months. And Kristen Game is the one who sold me on this particular palette. By Terry, has a purple velvet pouch. Ooh, so pretty. So pretty. Alrighty. Made in Italy. There's the Sun Designer palette 2, light to tan. Now there are 2 new Sun Designer palettes also, so I'm going to use this for a few days and decide if I'm going to get one of the new ones that just came out. So this has printed on the powders the By Terry logo. Can you see that? I thought that was just a... And try to rub one off. Oh, forgive me. So, it does just come right off, so you don't have to have that olive gray. Okay. So, there are 2 matte shades, 2 satins, 2 shimmers. So these 2 are matte. I'm sorry. These 2 are matte. This has visible gold glitter sparkles in it. And then this looks very metallic, and these look kind of satiny. But I will get into this in an individual video. Put it back in its pouch. By Terry, Sun Designer. Okay, bright paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my ordinary. So we've got the hyaluronic and the caffeine solution. And we've got, what's these? The 5 and 10 lactic acid percentage concentrates. Something in here I didn't remember, but now I do remember. Alright, so this, in March's BoxyCharm, there was a Naked Cosmetics Pressed Pigment Trio that had an olive, a burnished orange, and a deep wine shade. And those were the 3 colors that were really attracting me to another palette. I tried them, I loved them, and I decided that based on my love of those, which were metallic or metal finishes, not foiled, but almost. They didn't have chunky glitter in them by any stretch. I decided that I needed this in my life. So I did pull the trigger on the Androgyny palette. the palette composition and the packaging is what sold me. The diversity of looks that I like, that I can see doing, led me down this path. So there is a mirror that's pretty. Palette folds all the way back. It is thin and sleek. Thin and sleek. And pretty rigid. So if it's packed well, it should travel well. And if these are pressed firm enough. The Naked Cosmetics Trio did not travel well at all. So here is the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette. You've seen it lots. I'm not going to swatch anything right here, but I will in a separate video. So yeah, but I specifically, the Deja Vu and these two shades I want to compare to the Naked Cosmetics. So this Deja Vu is obviously a metallic, and the Military and Fetish are, well, Fetish is kind of looks like a satin, and Military is flat out matte. But yeah, I'm all about this life. Plus, it's got an everyday gold, brown and gold and bronze neutral eye. You've got this and these. You've got this copper. You've got this top row is an everyday eye. And you go home, you put one of these on the center of your lid, outer crease, and you are good to go. But this palette inspired me. That doesn't happen often, but it did with that. Alright, next. Cogendo. This is the My Fancy pressed powder, and it comes with a powder puff. Do I have open from the bottom? So this is something I never understand. The packaging on the top has a don't open dot, but the packaging at the bottom does not have a don't open dot. This is paraben free. This is understated black packaging. Open it up and you have the puff. And take the puff off. See if you can see. There are two shades in here. A lighter shade, and that's white-ish, and a pinky shell colored. This is too overexposed to actually show you the shades. There. So you've got the large side shell, and then this ivory off-white in the like 1/5 of the pan. Powder puff is luxe, very velour-y. And it did not break on delivery. So that is the pressed Cogendo. I'm going to call it My Fancy. pressed powder, finishing powder. And the powder and the puff I am very interested in because it's supposedly supposed to absorb excess oil and such, specifically in your T-zone. And there's a great possibility that I'm going to be in the South for the summer working, and I wanted to make sure that I had oil absorption products, because I really don't, because I don't have an oil problem here. But I think that the sweating and different climate is going to really have that impact on me. So, I don't know if this is a new wrapping paper, but this is like horror movie or comic books. I mean, it's got the Red Rum and Jaws and Catwoman, etc. It's cool. I'll be using that for my best friend's birthday present in a few days. So, with that, I'm going to pause this video and wait for this came FedEx. Wait for the UPS subscribers. Greetings, salutations. Today, you've already seen the Beautylish acquisitions, and here are a few items from the Sephora. So, 3 items in here. Not huge, but critical. A repurchase. This is the travel size Take the Day Off from Clinique. On a recent trip. I forgot this in my hotel room on one of the legs of my trip, and I needed a new travel bottle. I've got a huge one, but I need a travel bottle. So this is travel size Clinique Take the Day Off. It is a biphase shake and remove eye makeup and long wearing liquid lipstick removing makeup remover. Works wonders. Doesn't irritate. Pore minimizing skin refinishing Estee Lauder serum. This has some really positive reviews and great ingredients, and I wanted to give this a try. I've got decent sized pores across my cheeks and in the center of my face, so I wanted to, instead of covering them up with Benefit Porefessional, I wanted to see if I could work on resurfacing and refining and refinishing. So yeah, great ingredients. Here are the ingredients. Can you read? Can you focus? Focus. Okay. And Estee Lauder packaging is so chic. This is, I like the blue series of bottles with the gold writing. You can't see through them. This one you can see through and you can see the product in it, which I'm going to appreciate. The Estee Lauder Idealist Pore Minimizing Skin Refinisher Serum. This is the 1.7 ounce. They also make a 1 ounce, but the price per ounce is much better on this one. Instructions. Always read your instructions. You pay for them, and they're long, so read them. Now, the last item in here, I have mentioned a couple times, but in one of my short-term relocations year in past 18 months, where I was working on site as a contractor, school bus. Wheels on the bus go round and round. One of the movers left one of my boxes kind of under the skirt of the moving truck. That box happened to have most of my pallets, most of my powder products. And it got ran over. I cried. I spit. I yelled. Doesn't do me any good. So, one of the things I had was a 5-shade Hoola, or 5-shade Benefit blush bronzer palette. It was metallic. It was pink and green and yellow and blue. The tin was metallic. And I decided to repurchase, especially because this one has the Hoola Light right here. This is the Cheek Parade palette. It has 2 new shades in it, plus classics. So it's got California and Hoola Light. Then it's got traditional Hoola, Dandelion, and Rockateur. Plus one of these awesome square brushes. Book. And the cardboard inside matches the outside packaging pretty much exactly. The end papers are kind of a woven feather pattern. It's a magnetic cardboard packaging. It's pretty thick. There's my finger. You can see it's thicker than my finger. Oof. I don't know about that. That looks weird. I'm going to be very careful here. Okay, it's got a nice mirror. So we have Hoola Light and Hoola. We have Rockateur, Dandelion, and this is California. I don't know if you can tell. When I hold it this way, you can see California is kind of sticking up. I want to make sure that I don't tip it so far that it falls out. I read somewhere that some people had that happen to them. So here's the Benefit Square Box Blush brush style. I'll keep that over there. And I'm going to hold my hand out just in case it falls. Oh, shit. Okay. So the guts of the whole thing fell out. Got a box. Got a magnetically closed box, but this whole thing fell out. I don't know what to do now. Obviously I'm gonna, I don't know, maybe I'll depot this into a Z palette or glue it back into this puppy. I don't know if it's the packaging or the blushes that have a scent. I don't remember blushes having a scent before this. So in this, Rockateur has the spray over, which will be gone. There's also a gold overspray on California. That is not through and through. And we have Dandelion, Hula Light, and Hula. So I'm excited about this, but I'm glad that I saw some of the warnings. So caution. Packaging fail. And I don't like how California is sticking up. I'm afraid to push on. Oh shit. Here, watch. It's just sticking out. So, packaging fail on the Benefit Cheek Parade. I know people mentioned that this was stickered Cheek Parade over Cheekathon packaging. Let's see. Chelmsford. Okay, so under the sticker for Parade is a thon. So Cheekathon, Cheeka Parade. There was some kind of production issue with this. For me, that happens. Shit happens. I don't care. What I more care about is that this damn thing fell out. And I have to solve that. Or send it back and get another one. But who's to say that that's going to be any better? I'd rather solve it myself. Okay, so that's the 3 things in the Sephora box. The Estee Lauder Idealist Serum, hiccups, travel size Clinique makeup remover, and the Cheekathon Cheeka Parade 5 shade Benefit blush bronzer palette in need of repairage. Be happy, be healthy, learn something new every day. The only thing that's not included in this haul, which I will insert a clip here, probably, 2 Embryolisse Creme Concentré. I'm holding off on purchasing this CT Magic Cream. And I'm just going with what I know already works. The Embryolisse is awesome. Ciao for now.